Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sage and I'm back with another Empties video. How do you know if a content creator really likes the products they're using? Watch their empty videos. Household, there's really nothing much new other than the stuff that I always show you, except for the Aldi Green Action Toilet Cleaner with eucalyptus oil. I switched to that price really. It's too runny. The Aldi Tri-Mat Washing Machine Cleaner. I actually thought, I didn't look at the picture obviously, I thought this was a dishwasher cleaner. And anyway, I used it in my washing machine. I don't know, my washing machine does get dirty because our water is dam water. It's not, perfect quality, pristine. So yeah, I have to clean it, but I don't know, I have no real opinion of it. If you've tried it, let me know what you thought of it. This one here, this is a copy of CLR, which I use a lot in my cleaning because of the water quality. This one I got from Bunnings and it seems exactly the same and it's a lot cheaper, so I'll probably repurchase that one. The rest is all stuff you've seen before. These two are new for the doggies. This one is from Aldi. These are really a good price. And the dogs really like them. So they're their morning chew to clean their teeth. But when I couldn't get those, because they do sell out quite regularly, I got the Purina Dental Life. And one dog really enjoyed these and one dog did not. So I guess I won't be buying them again. 2 shaving gels, courtesy of my husband. Seems like a lot of toothpaste this time, but I think this one I had in my travel bag, and that's my special toothpaste. This one must have just been sort of half used and we finished it off. This one my husband found in the other bathroom and we think it must have been our daughter's. It was purple and it tasted like grape lollies. Not our favourite. But, we used it up and the whitening thing was actually the colour correcting thing was actually quite right. So even though it tasted weird, we used it up. And good old Sensodyne. This is one of our most favoured ones these days, now that we're in our later years. My very, very good friend regularly goes to Fiji. And she brought back some beautiful Fijian products for me. The handmade soap containing an ingredient called noni. And the old people in Fiji use it to make all sorts of potions and lotions. And so some smart person has put it into a soap and it was lovely. It smelled light and fresh and had that beautiful coconut base, so it cleaned without leaving you dry. Yet another Swiss 50+ multivitamin. We'll do hair care next. Yet another Dermaveen oatmeal conditioner, the gigantic 1 litre size. Yet another Head and Shoulders 2-in-1 750ml. My husband and I both use this as our daily midweek shampoo. 2 Batiste dry shampoos. The tropical one I don't like so much. It's got too strong of a scent for me. This one I really like. The plant-powered dry shampoo, green tea and chamomile. Very much recommend that one if you don't want to overpower your fragrance. This I had in the other bathroom, a shampoo concentrate. And these were sort of in trend a few years back. It sort of slipped down the back there and I found it and I used it. And I was reminded it was actually quite good. And I ended up finishing it, you can see I cut the tube, finishing it washing brushes, my makeup brushes, and hair brushes too actually. I don't know you can get that anymore. We seem to have gone back to plastic packaging for some. Bit of a random, but the cotton rounds I got these from Chemist Warehouse. I really like the container because it's got 2 little drawers inside it. And you can slide them out and there's minimal plastic, and the drawers are cardboard. So you get 200 in a pack. They're not expensive and they're good. Like for my salon, I'd much prefer that because I have to keep everything covered and clean. So they're quite good. Now 3 soaps here, the only good, and the 2 pairs. They are for washing makeup brushes. Pears soap is excellent for breaking down cream makeup or liquid makeup or anything with an oil base. This one I've had a couple of times. It's okay, but it's really small and I went through it fast. Now these, yes, they are basically, it's a glycerin soap. So they do dissolve quickly, but that's okay. They're not expensive. Now the St. Jack brush cleaner. This is what I put my brushes in first if I've done client makeup. I don't really use it on myself, to be honest. It is amazing. It takes everything, lifts everything off, and then you wash them properly with shampoo or the soap. It does have a very strong fragrance and there is alcohol in it, but as far as getting any of the nasties off your brushes, it's brilliant. And it's an Australian brand, made in Australia, Australian family owned company, and I love it. I love it. I have repurchased that one. A tiny bottle of manicure nail polish remover. One last packet of Swiss Care micellar wipes from the car. I haven't repurchased these because I haven't been going to the gym. Bit of a combo of deodorants here because some of these are mine, some of these are my daughter's. Don't think my husband's are in here. This one, I really like the formula, but I don't like the packaging. And of course, the 1, 2, 3, my favourite roll-ons, the Rexona Clinical in the summer strength. This one here was a Rexona hypoallergenic. This was my daughter's. I think she uses this all the time. She prefers spray, but sometimes she uses roll-on and spray, and that's the one she likes. Sorry about that last footage being a bit jerky. I'll try and steady up a bit better. Now, 4 sunscreens. You know, there they are. Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel, 2 of those. The La Roche-Posay 50 Plus and Thelios Ultra for sensitive eyes. My 2 most favourite sunscreens. But I tell you what, folks, do not sleep on this. Revox Just Daily Sun Shield, UVB UVA 50 Plus with hyaluronic acid. She's tiny, she's only 30 ml, but great for handbag, very reasonably priced. Now Revox is an EU brand. So if this was American made, I would not necessarily trust the UV filters in here, but the EU are pretty strict with their UV filters. And Revox is now available in Kmart. Don't sleep on that, folks. This stuff is good. It is the most beautiful makeup primer. It has, okay, some of them feel slippy and silicone-y. This one goes on and instantly dries down. There is no white cast, there is no film, there is no glow. It's hydrating because of the hyaluronic acid, but it is not greasy, and your makeup will go on pretty soon after. Like, you don't have to wait very long. Will go on very nicely over the top of it. I love it, and I've used up, I'm just about to finish another tube of it, and I've got a 3rd one open in my handbag. So that tells you I like something. Yes. A couple of now. This one here, the A-Control Heartlift and BHA Cleanser. Now, the problem with this, first of all, okay, it's a wonderful huge tube, 120 ml, lasts for ages, and that's the thing. I couldn't get through it. It started to go off. It started to smell strange. And the ingredient decks on it are sensational, especially if you have blocked pores, oily skin. I suppose if you've got some teenagers in your house, this might be amazing, especially boys, because this is the sort of calming, all-in-one product that a boy will use and then just, you know, run out the door, literally. So the problem is I couldn't quite get it finished. On me, maybe I was using too much. On me, it left a bit of a film, and I didn't really enjoy that because I had to sort of use toner then to take it off, and that's an extra step for me. Now, there's nothing wrong with this at all. I've used this for years and years, but I have stopped using it in the last year or so, and this has gone off. And that's probably, you know, it's time for it to go anyway, because one of the ingredients in there is a bit of a no-no these days, hydroquinone. It's been discontinued, the use of it's been discontinued in a number of jurisdictions. Apparently not in Australia, because this is still available over the counter, but I'm not using it anymore. It was starting to smell a bit weird. So just, if you have that, just keep an eye on it. Right, some body care now. One of my favourites. This one is a 200ml size, which is good for travelling. And hands, face, feet, legs, arms, back, everywhere. It's not greasy, but it contains Vaseline, so it's very hydrating. Yes, you know, the Dermaveen Big Dog Gentle Soap-Free Wash. I pumped this into a much smaller bottle in my shower, because this does not fit in my shower. I don't really want this big honker in my shower anymore. So I transplant some of it into a smaller bottle, an Aveeno bottle actually. And yeah, we've used that one up. Another Alpha H Reboot Retinol Exfoliating Body Treatment. I seriously love this stuff. It is a bit pricey though. I get this from Adore Beauty. I cannot recommend this enough. Listen, I've stopped using it for the time being, and I'll explain why in a moment, but it is a beautiful product, and gosh, it makes a difference to my skin. 2 Sukin body washes. Now, these I fill up our hand soaps with around the house and the farm. So yeah, we don't actually use them as a shower gel or anything like that. They usually end up as hand soap. Yet another Karen Lab Bumper Razor, fantastic product for ingrowns or breaking down keratosis pilaris. It's quite a cheap way to do that actually. There's a lot of products on the market that are really expensive, like First Aid Beauty's KP product is like $60 in Australia. This you can get for under 20, I think, maybe just over 20. And my husband uses it too, so yes, we both enjoy that. It's got a triple fruit acid element to it, exfoliating element to it, so that's how it gets rid of the ingrowns. On the exfoliating note, still, the Frank Body Triple Acid Body Wash, and yet another smoothing AHA body lotion. You know, there's 2 or 3 of these a year. I still love this stuff. It is brilliant. But what I have discovered is that I prefer lactic acid over glycolic acid. I think my skin, the thickening, the epidermis can actually be thickened by lactic acid, whereas glycolic passes through the top layer to the dermis. And I think what I need now, as my skin gets thinner, is actual thickening at the top and less exfoliation underneath, because I'm not as hairy as I used to be. I'm certainly not as oily as I used to be. So I am pausing on Frank Body for the time being. It is a great product. It's still $30 at Mecca. You know I love it. I tried this for the first time, and my husband did too, and he really enjoyed this. This is in fact a shower gel that we both used. I think he even used it on his face, which didn't hurt actually, because he's working on the farm in yards with dusty animals all the time. He really needs a good clean. This one smells fresh and lemony. It's a little bit like dishwashing liquid to me. But it really was very exfoliating, and I used it repeatedly before using self-tan, and I found that I didn't have to use any other cream to exfoliate afterwards. So not grainy, also great. So no physical exfoliant there, and no microbeads going down your drain either. So give that one a go. Frank Body from Mecca. Not an ad, not sponsored, but I do love their products. It's a L'Oreal and Garnier show. Crowd goes wild. No, not really. This one I loved, the Garnier Hyaluronic Aloe Night Jelly Moisturiser. Sounds horrific, but is actually a beautiful product, especially in the hot weather. Very light, very fresh. I would put one layer on, let it dry, then put a second layer on. Yes. So that's why I use that one up. Great packaging too, glass jar. The Age Perfect Night by, is this L'Oreal? Of course it is. This was too thick for me. If you are super, super dry, then you would probably love this. But it's highly fragranced, and I couldn't put it anywhere near my eyes. Not that I intended to, but even if it sort of crept down from my forehead into my eyebrows, it would start to irritate me. And I ended up using it on my neck and neck and my forearms because I couldn't have it too close to my face. Look, I'm sure someone loves this. It's obviously a bestseller. This one here, I've loved the Revitalift Laser x3 Night Cream for years. And actually, I thought that's what I bought when I bought this. But it was the day cream because I probably didn't have my glasses on again. So I ended up using this on my legs because it had an SPF in it. Not much of a one. Also highly fragranced. Went through it very fast because I was using it on a larger area of the body. Will not be repurchasing. Bought that one by mistake. This one was interesting. It's the hyaluronic acid microepidermic plumping water cream. I love this. It had K-beauty vibes for me, I have to say. Now the dispenser was awesome, hygienic and all of that, but I went through this super fast. Now how much is actually in here? 50 ml. Yeah, I went through it really quickly because it self-dispenses, you know, each dose. And I don't know how sustainable this packaging is. I don't think you can get refills. They should do refills for things like this because this is a big, hard shell, plastic shell case that's double thickness that will not be able to be recycled, I don't think, whereas glass jars you can. You may recall way back when I did a Kmart haul and I purchased the Amalfi Citrus candles. Well, I've used them both up now. And I didn't love it as much as the vanilla cherry, but for the springtime, they were fantastic. Now, when I burn candles, I mean, I really burn them. I have them going all weekend. So we're not home much during the week, but I'll light a candle on a Saturday because I have clients in my salon and it'll keep going until I blow it out at night. And these are lovely. And they got compliments and they look nice too. They're aesthetically pleasing. Not as pungent as the vanilla cherry, but fresher and, you know, more of a sort of summery spring vibe with the citrus notes. Kmart candles, this line, these big ones, you can also get them at Target in Australia. This brand, the big ones with the double wicks and the lids, they are worth spending your $13 on. If you go to Kmart or Target to get candles, make sure you open the box and check that the thing that you think you're buying is actually in there. Because sometimes people switch them. I don't know. They do that at my store. I don't know if they do it at your store. Pyongyang may be my new favourite K-beauty brand. I love lots of them. Beauty of Joseon, Cosrx, Purito, Isntree, Cos de Bahar, Good Molecules, Timeless, Skin 1004. But this one, even Torridon, this one is a little bit elevated. Look at the packaging. And they have these superior formulas that are just a little bit, like they're great for sensitive skin. All skin types, but especially for sensitive skin. This cleansing balm here, huge, divine, absolutely divine. Works a treat. Looks beautiful on your, you know, beauty table in your bathroom. Comes with a little spatula. Has a slight fragrance, but works a treat getting waterproof makeup off, and a lot of the makeup I'm wearing at this time of year is waterproof or sweat proof, like the primer and the mascara and things like that. So yeah, have a look at Pyeongkang Yul. This other one here is the low pH cleansing water. I deviated from my usual Bioderma Sensibio micellar water, which has been the only micellar water I've used in a long time. And I tried this one instead, and it is excellent. It is excellent. Simple packaging. Not as easily available as the Bioderma, of course. Eye gels, eye creams. Actually, they're all gels. The Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel from Good Molecules. I love this. It is great. I love the ethos of this brand. I love the ingredient decks. They are 100% honest and transparent about what is in their product and how much is in their product. And this was excellent. It's often sold out when I try to order it, so I will keep trying because I love it. It comes in an aluminium tube as well. This one was the Asano. It doesn't have any writing on it whatsoever, which is, you know, minimalist. Asano cooling eye gel. It was sort of brown. It might have had green tea or brown tea or something in it, black tea in it. Didn't do much at all, if anything, and I used it up in about 2 weeks. The Neutrogena Retinol Pro eye cream, I could only use this under my eyes, not on my eyelids, and I ended up using it on my face. I won't be repurchasing that. Fragrance free though is good. I used to use this a lot. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost Eye Cream. It's more of a creamy gel. This actually made my skin flare up with dermatitis. I think it was the fragrance. I don't know why they put fragrance in there. It's very unusual for Neutrogena to do something like that. But when I used it, I instantly went, oh, I remember this stuff. And when I was younger, maybe I could tolerate it, and I used to buy it, you know, repeat purchase sort of thing, but I didn't have the sensitivities that I do now. So that's definitely not being repurchased. So this one is a real goodie, but the other three, no. 4K Beauty Serums, the amazing Timeless Coenzyme Q10 Serum. If you don't use any other serum, you should use this one. Anybody could use this, all skin types. It is a superb product, great value. This enormous 120 ml lasts me nearly all year. And I am a heavy-handed serum user, as you know, and it's about $80-something in Australia. And for a serum, that's good value. This one, the Mary and May Soul Edition, Ida Benone and Blackberry Complex. Now, I bought this to try as an alternative to a vitamin C, ascorbate vitamin C substitute. It was nice. Did it actually do anything active? I really don't know. I stopped using it for a while. I didn't notice any adverse reaction to using it or not using it. And I just finished it up, to be honest. It's beautiful bottle, beautiful packaging, but I struggled to find the scientific evidence of Ida Benone and Blackberry Complex. Insider Deck didn't have any details on this product, which I was like, why not? So it's obviously not verified. The Beauty of Joseon Glow Deep Serum, Rice and Alpha Arbutin. I highly recommend this. If you want to have an active serum, but you have sensitive skin, then this is a wonderful one. Alpha Arbutin is a great acid that is low risk for your skin. Ginseng and Snail Mucin, Divine product, another one from Beauty of Joseon. I have bought these and used these for years. I even use these on my clients. And even the most sensitive skin can use the ginseng and snail mucin. And they're always available. Beauty of Joseon is widely available now in Australia. I really wish I didn't love this because she's so expensive. But I've repurchased this. I have found a vitamin C that I like, people, that does not break me out, that does not irritate me. And it's because this one is in a lipid base, which means it's in an oil base. It is the lightest of light oils. It also preserves the vitamin C, so it stabilizes it because it's a notoriously unstable ingredient. This is so expensive. Medicate. This stuff is so good. Anyway, the C Tetra Lipid Vitamin C Radiant Serum. I saw Kat using this, and she said the same thing about vitamin C that I always say, that it irritates her, and she found this and she loves it, and now I do too. But it's so expensive. I get it from Adore Beauty, and I always try to use my points or rewards or whatever. But yes, I do love it. The jojoba pigmentation oil. I had to use this up. This was starting to smell a bit weird, and so I used it on arms and legs. I'm not going to get this one again. The range, they've actually changed or updated their range now. So I think this one might be a bit redundant in their range, and I can see why. It took me a long time to use it up. So there's that. The Jojoba Ultimate Youth Potion. This is a beautiful product. Once again though, I'm feeling that it might be becoming redundant in their line because in my last order, they sent me a free one, a full size. So I wasn't expecting that. Nonetheless, beautiful product. It is oily. It's not a serum. So, and it's fragranced. So if you have super, super dry skin, it's probably best to put this, over your other serums, let them dry, and then pat this into the skin, like with the palm of your hand, when your skin is still just a little bit tacky, and then it will sink in and you won't end up with a pillowcase that's covered in grease. But I love the jojoba brand. You know that. I have raved about them for years. So here's the trash. I've left this one out because I'm going to see if I can find a refill for it. And as you can see, it's really very full to overflowing. So glad to have it out of my pantry. My husband will be impressed too because he won't trip over it anymore and swear. Thank you very much for watching. Those people that love the Empties videos, I hope you enjoyed this one. So this is springtime Empties plus a few days because I'm a bit behind getting my videos done. Anyway, have a good one everybody, and I will talk to you again soon. My next video is going to be samples and minis.